Matt, good to have you here.
Yeah, hi.
Guitar Summit.
Yeah, absolutely, awesome.
Germany. You have some good drinks here?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah?
of course. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
So we're taking some drinks after.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, come on. We have to. I mean, that's the only way to survive, right?
Okay, but the reason we are here today is Mayones guitars.
Yes, exactly.
So you are the product specialist.
Yes, I'll be able
A&R.
no, just
Sales.
a bit of everything.
Okay.
Let's put it this way. I'll be able to.
Good to have you here.
Yeah, of course. So what we have here, we try to have a variety of instruments for our booth. So let's start with something new, which was one over here. Let's go. So this one is the Yakobi Signature. So he's our new artist. I mean, not our new artist, the signature artist. So this is the completely new model we designed for him. Which is, as you can see, it's our first offset.
So it's a new body shape?
It's completely new body shape.
New, yeah.
So we've got the first offset in our brand. We've got the swamp edge body with a roasted maple neck, custom pickups, and a custom preamp as well, with a different neck profile, which Jakub likes really well. So it's a sort of, we designed this model around his tone and his idea about what he wants to play on it. So it's a completely new thing. The shape itself right now is only available in the signature model, but probably sooner or later we're gonna include it as a regular custom option model that you can customize. And then from there we've got sort of what we are known for, so a really nice, lovely, custom-looking Reduce Core 7. The update for all our 7-string models is that we do 26.5 inch scale for every single 7-string we do. We've got a regular Reduce as well, and then
Let's see.
So I lied a little bit. It's not regular.
So good-looking guitars.
Yeah, but our Reduce model is primary and neck-through design. It's always have been since the beginning. But last year we decided that we're going to do something very, very special. So this is the master builder correction, and the most different part about it is that it's a bolt-on construction. So it's not an option that we offer. It's a one-off guitar that we build, and sort of it has the same features as regular Reduce, but the only difference is that it's right now a bolt-on and a not neck-through design. So it's a lovely flame or curly maple top with a lava burst. Our own pickups, which we do in-house, we don't outsource them, but I'll be able to tell you more about them on the different guitars. But yeah, it's a very special guitar. It may not look like a very special guitar, but this tiny difference of construction makes all the difference in the world in terms of how the guitar feels and sounds. Let's move over here. It's I think we're going to start with this one. So these are our Akila model, different versions. The latest addition to our offer is all the nitro finishes with a bit of an aging process done. So this one is a very nice custom example of a lovely flamed, roasted flame neck. We've got this beautiful metallic blue aged version of the color, nitro finish. Our own pickups, Gotok tremolo, Gotok tuners. So it is our take on a very popular option of a relicking guitar, so whatever you're gonna call it. But it's a pretty nice version, a little bit more custom than usual, because usually you have things like that, like this one over here, which has a regular, just not flamed, but a roasted maple neck with a rosewood fretboard. Our two humbucker pickups, this is the Iron Heart and the Solium, and Gotok tremolo as well with gold hardware. So we try to make them in batches, so we don't really we don't accept custom orders for these models, but we have them in stock in a variety of colors and configurations, so that someone can always grab something and get it off the shelf almost. Then let's move on to Duels. So there is a few updates to the Duels as well. Its situation right now looks like that. So all the Duels come with two different tops as standard feature. One of it is a curly poplar, or so-called Italian poplar because of where it grows, and the other one is the eye poplar that we used up till this moment. So you can choose which top you prefer as a standard feature of the guitar. And we have our own pickups, Ironside and Solium, the double offset inlay dots, and all the 7 strings. Unfortunately, I don't have one here because it's being played over there. They also come with a 26.5 inch scale. And Evertune as well, hip shot or Gotok tremolo, depending on what you prefer. So it's a little bit of new colors for us as well, different stains. But yeah, on the back of it we've got Wenge neck, Wenge purple heart, mahogany, hip shot tuners, hip shot bridge, our pickups, 5-way switch, which is also a new addition as a standard feature. So in the position second or 4, depending on how you look at it, we've got inner and outer coils in position 2 and 4. And then in the middle position, we've got 2 humbuckers, obviously bridge, obviously neck. But those, because we designed the pickups ourselves and we made them in-house, it allows us to make them the inner and outer coil as a separate positions, which they sound really, really good because of this combination of the switching. But overall, let's move on to the basses. And we have, those 2 on top. These are the new Hadrian Ferro signature models. Those are also finished, as you can see, in the aged version. So we've got the nitro finish on them. We've got swamp edge body, roasted maple neck, and either roasted bird's eye fretboard or the rosewood fretboard, depending on the model. The blonde comes with the rosewood, the yellow comes with the roasted bird's eye maple. Then we have 2 Duels in very standard specs as well. So it's an unfinished swamp ash and purple finished 7-string, also 26.5 inch scale, our own pickups. The difference is also the neck, which we got the maple and wenge. It's a little bit of a preview of the potential series of the models that we'll manufacture in the future or upcoming in the 2025. And then over here we are missing one bass because someone is playing it, but this one is particularly really nice. That's a perfect example of our custom shop in terms of basses. So this one over here is a Patriot 5. It's finished fully in gloss finish with lovely quilted maple in a custom color, master grade roasted bird's eye fretboard. And on the back we've got the roasted swamp ash with the winged purple heart neck. So something really lovely. And the one thing which is very unique for our basses, it's our electronic systems and our preamps. So in here what you have, you can check the battery. So we use the rechargeable battery pack with the USB-C charging port. And this is the primary power supply for the whole bass. But then you can switch between the rechargeable battery pack or the backup 9-volt over here. So it allows you to be extra safe on stage. If you don't, if you play a long gig and you think the USB-C rechargeable pack is not enough, then you can just switch the power supply to the rechargeable 9-volt, and that's over here. Then the other thing which we do, I think I'll try to show it like that, it will be a little bit easier, is the headphones out and auxiliary in. So what it does,
that's awesome.
But it's way more than you can think of, because it allows you not only to warm up to your backing track or whatever. You could ask your in-ear monitoring system guy to give you signal, to feed the signal into the bass, and then from the headphones you can mix up the signal from the bass and from the backing track or the in-ear monitoring, and you have your own in-ear monitoring rig within the bass. You don't need to have a spare body pack for the in-ear monitoring system. So it comes as a standard for all the basses that we do. It's a standard feature. And yeah, it's a latest addition that we included this year. So every new bass that comes in right now will come with this electronic system. And then over here, this one is also a new thing. Sorry. So this one is a Noble King. It's based on a model that we had before, which was called the Viking. So there's a little bit tiny of a difference. So right now even though it's still a neck-free design, as you can see, wenge and maple in here, swamp ash, we have a full top on this bass. So the shape itself, the overall shape is very similar to Viking, but the contours of the tops are way different. We've got different bevels going on, but that allows us to have a book-matched top all over the bass compared to the Patriot, like here, where you can see that the neck is being visible between the 2 pieces of the top. So that was the main difference between this model and other neck-through basses in our offer. It allows us to have a very nice book-matched top without the neck being seen. And then I think we can move on to the Cali. That's another model, but it's not much different, it's just the shape. And then here the Cali basses, which are, I said it many times and I said it again, this is the biggest surprise in our brands ever. When one of our luthiers came up with the idea of using all the leftover materials that we have from the production of regular basses, he came with the idea of a small bass. It's called a piccolo bass. Which is tuned like a regular bass but an octave higher. The spacing is the same. There's a regular bass preamp and pickup. So when he came up with the idea, we were unsure what was going to happen with those basses. But to our surprise, there is a market for them. We've seen people playing them on stage, warm up, take it as a traveling instrument, and it comes with the same. I mean, the preamp itself is a little bit different, but we've got the same auxiliary in and headphones out, so you can warm up by yourself without disturbing anyone. You've got the regular spacing, like on a regular bass, so your right hand gets used to the distance from the pickup to the strings, like on a regular bass. So it's a perfect warm-up tool, or when you travel, you know, to have some instruments on your hand. But also because it's tuned an octave higher, it has a particular tone, which is not a guitar and not a bass. So it has its own niche in terms of the frequencies in a band or whatever. So we've been really surprised with the success of this model, but it's still going pretty well. So yeah, and obviously
the fretted version of it.
Yeah, the 5-string. So that's the new thing as well.
I like the cutaway here. This is awesome here.
That is really nice. I mean, you'd be surprised how much more work is with the small bass rather than big one, because all those little crevices in here. But as you can see, we use the neck from the model reduce. You have 3 pieces that are being glued together. So we use all the leftover materials that we can come up with. With black limba body in this case, this is a quilted mahogany, so very unique material, and obviously the fretless ebony fingerboard as well. So it's a model that in general that became very, very popular in our offer. And this year we included the 5-string version, because we used to make the 4-string only. Right now you can get it either in 4-string or a 5-string and tune it as you like, but it's tuned from E to G, right?
Yeah. Yes. What a surprise. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course.
Good. That's all the new stuff from Mayones.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Good to have you here.
I mean, it's always a pleasure. We are always
Guitar
very
Summit.
happy. Yeah, Guitar Summit is the best.
Did you enjoy the show here?
Yeah, absolutely. All the time. Yeah, every single time.
So what's better, German beer or the beer pool?
Oh, that's a very different question. I don't think we can answer that.
Okay, so we try.
Yeah. We can try both, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much.
Next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good one.